Ever wonder like what makes a woman fall in love with you? Like truly fall in love with you. And honestly, man, it really come down to just masculinity and vulnerability. See, when you first meet a woman, yeah, she likes you off the initial attraction, how you appear, you like her obviously. But then it comes to a point where, let's say y'all get into a relationship, right? You doing things for her, you being chivalrous, you showing her a commitment, you showing her that she's the only one. And then it comes to a point where like you gotta prove yourself. Like when it come down to things, like if your car break down, if something goes wrong in the house, like you need to do plumbing, you can do wiring, something bad, like something bad happens, you got to be able to fix that, because see how a woman view a man is we're the protectors, we're the providers, right? So when something go bad, they want to rely on us. But how can we get to that point to where we in a relationship and a woman respect us for us and we in love and stuff like that? It's like it's several steps. It come a time to where like, because a lot of women like dominant men, masculine men, but it come a time where you actually gotta show her that you actually a man, and that you don't have fear in your heart, that you don't have nervousness, you're not a sad person, insecure person, you're not weak, and all that stuff. Those moments are very critical in a relationship, because if it don't work, if she see, like, let's say you was walking down the street, right, and some dude come out and he smack your girl in the butt, right? What do you do in that situation? What do you do if a guy bump your girl in that situation, right? So now, she viewing you as like the man of the relationship, right? You the provider, you protector, right? You have to make a woman feel like, man, like he'll fuck somebody up over me, like he don't play about me, like he truly loves me, he truly want to be with me, he do not want to see me with no other man. And he actually like truly care about my feelings and stuff like that. If a guy does that to your girl, and you like, even if you like a smaller dude, right? Like if you're a smaller dude and you don't do nothing just because based off size, you don't do shit. Like now she looking at you as a weak man. Now, like you didn't live up to that moment to where. Because it come a time to where you gotta show proof. It's like, yeah, you said you do all this stuff for her, you care about her, you love her, you do anything for her, but now she's seen that you back down. You didn't defend her. You didn't defend the relationship pride, the honor of the relationship. You didn't defend the honor of the relationship, because you let a man touch her on her ass, and you might not be able to whoop his ass, but you didn't say nothing either. Like, it's some shit you gotta be ready to die for or ready to fight over. That's your respect in your relationship. Like, you can't just be letting people disrespect your girl or disrespect you, especially in front of your girl. Like, you can't let her see that you a pushover, you a weak man, you don't stand up for yourself, because how she gonna feel protected if you can't even protect yourself? You don't even stand up for yourself. You don't say nothing. You too nonchalant. So it's like, her pussy gonna dry up, because you just not that man, that ultimate man. And she'll be talking to somebody else behind your back. Like, she'll stay with you, but she'll be having different dudes on the side. So when you go to work, the dude will be coming in at certain times of the day where you going. This is if you show weakness, if you don't defend your honor. And like, even in like relationships, like it's okay to be like to show vulnerability, to show you got some weaknesses about you and stuff like that. Like I know a lot of these dating coaches teach y'all, you gotta be alpha male, you gotta be tough, you gotta be tough, you can't show no weakness at all, or she gonna overstep you and all that stuff. You gotta be the ultimate masculine man. Like that's honestly quite the opposite, bro. That's why you can't be listening to these dating coaches on YouTube, because they will really steer y'all in the wrong direction. And half the shit on YouTube, bro, like this shit would never work for y'all. Why you think y'all don't even improve? Y'all remain subscribers and dedicated to a dating channel forever. Like every day you wake up, you're looking at these dating channels. Like why you think you ain't improved yet? Because it's not you. It's not you. And they can't where am I going with this? They can't really, like the dating coach is not really teaching you like how to really fall in love with a woman. Ultimately, we want to fall in love with just one woman. But like being vulnerable is like a critical component in a relationship. Like you can't just not show weakness and expect her to feel for you. That's how you have a heart to heart. When she can understand your pain, understand the things you go to, what bothers you and all that. Like you gotta talk, you gotta open up to this woman and tell her your feelings, tell her how you feel with something going bad. You gotta talk to her about it. You can't just expect her to understand where you're coming from if you don't speak. You know what I mean? And and also, in these long-term relationships, it's gonna be a lot of ups and downs and stuff like that. If you can maintain the ups and downs, your relationship will last forever. But sometimes, women will test you. They'll be like some days, most of the time, she want to be with you. But if you're in a long-term relationship, it's gonna be occasional time where she don't want to be with you, but she might not tell you that, but she think it sometimes, just because it's like, man, nobody's perfect, like, you know what I mean? Like you can't complain about that, because sometimes they just don't want to be bothered with. They don't want to be in a relationship. They don't want nobody telling them what to do sometimes, but sometimes she'll test you though. She might say something like, "Oh yeah, I need time to myself. It's me. I think we need to break up or separate," or however she put it. But she's indicating that she want to break up, right? And if you go out crying and complaining, now she got the power. Now she like, damn. Like all I said was, I think we just need a break, and I see this got this motherfucker in his feelings. He in his feelings over it. Like, ooh, maybe I should keep using this to my advantage. See, when a woman ready to break up with you, you can't show her that you weak. You can't show her that you sad, hurt, super down about it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just gotta let her walk away. Like she want to be done with the relationship, she made that decision, you gotta let her go. Let her go. Don't be crying for her back, complaining for her. She'll come back. She'll definitely come back after some days, maybe a week, maybe a month, maybe a year. But if y'all really was in a deep relationship or whatever, that if it was really meaningful, she will come back. Like 9 times out of 10, I ain't gonna say every time, but 9 times out of 10, if you did everything right, correctly, you well equipped and stable, she will come back to you. Especially if she was in a relationship with you for so long. But yeah, man, I know in my last video I said chivalry was dead, and it kind of is, but you kind of want to still do it. You still want to be, chivalrous, because that's what women appreciate at the end of the day. When they think of a man, they think of all the things we supposed to do, right? Like, a man is this, a man is that. A man take care of the household. You know, he provides, protects. You know, it's very crystal clear on what a man should be, right? But a woman, they can, by definition, you know, just by being alive, they consider themselves real women, just by being alive. So it's gonna be some ups and downs and stuff like that. But if she leave, let her go. She'll come back. She'll come back, man. But you wanna be actually, you know, taking care of this girl for real. You gotta really lead with your money for real, honestly. Like honest, and I hate to say that because I know there's some guys on here that's gonna take it the wrong way. But really, honestly, it's a way you lead with your money. You don't lead with your money primarily. You lead with your personality and conversation. But you know, your money is a bonus, a benefit. So if she acting right, then she get this, she get that, she get these nice things. You don't just lead with money just because you got it. You'll never create a fulfilling relationship. It'll never last. I know guys who got money, and you know, the guy done been through like so many girls. He been with so many girls, and you know, every girl keep leaving, even though he got a lot of money. You know, I know a guy who offered a girl like $20K to stay with him, still left. Like, that's crazy, ain't it? Like, who wouldn't stay with somebody for $20K? Right. So money ain't the main. It's not. I hate to say it's not the main thing, but it is the main thing. It's like money and personality is like it go hand in hand. Like, you can't just lead with your money. You gotta lead with your personality. If she's reciprocating your energy, you know, your efforts, then you reward her. You reward her with, you know, a nice movie and a date, have some flowers, buy her some nice clothes, some penny set. You know what I mean? You want to occasionally reward her in a sense, you know. It's kind of like, you kind of got to look at her like she a child, but also respect her as a grown woman, because you taking care of this girl. You gotta lead her, you gotta teach her things, you gotta be you know, you gotta be emotionally supportive. You know, you want to open the door for your girl, pull her chair out. You know, it's kind of like, you gotta look kind of like if you don't know how to, you know, make a girl fall in love with you, just understand that you gotta kind of like treat her like she your daughter in the sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you fucking this girl, but you kind of like treating like she your daughter. Kind of, you take care of her, right? You looking after her, right? You looking after her. You calling her, checking up on her, you buying her things, you taking her out, you showing her a good time. You know what I mean? Like, the same thing you would do for your daughter, the same thing you would do for your woman. And ultimately, women, that's how they want to be taken care of. They want to be able to just sit back and not have to worry. Let you and leave it up to you to fix things, to figure things out, to lead her, you know, to guide the relationship, protect her, you know, fuck her good. Like, you gotta do all these things, man. But when she know that, when a woman know that you'll drop a pot of hot water on your floor to go to this girl if she needed you. If she know you like that, she ain't gonna leave your ass. She like, damn, he'll fucking leave fried chicken on the stove cooking and come get me. Like, when a woman, like, it comes to a point where a woman want to see how hard you go for her. Like, how much do you really love me? You know, yeah, all this talking shit, cool. You know, you told her, oh yeah, I hurt somebody for you. You know, I'm gonna be with you forever. You know, I want to have my family by you, and this and that. Every time, in every relationship, you know, it's always a conversation of going back and forth, right? Basically, you basically setting expectations for yourself. Like, when you with a woman, talking to a girl, basically the interaction is letting her know what I'm gonna do for you, you know, what I expect from you, and how our relationship is gonna be together. we talking all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be with you forever. I want to have 2 kids, 3 kids, whatever. I want to, I want to show you the world. I want to take you places. But in between the conversation y'all having, is like y'all making contracts, saying you gonna do this when it come time. You gonna do that when it come time. She gonna do this when it come time. She gonna do that when it come time. Like whether it's in the bedroom or not. Or taking care of the household. Like, you signed up to take care of this woman, and you gotta deliver on your promises. A woman do not like when a man make plans, or when a man say he gonna do something and you don't do it. That is like, dude, that's like poison, bro. That's detrimental, because it's like, damn, she like thinking like he don't even stand on his word. Like, he said he was gonna do this, do that. He said he fixed things. He said he's gonna take me here. He said he's gonna buy me that. And now you ain't do it. You ain't buy her what she wanted. You told her you was gonna give her an iPhone, the newest iPhone out here, and it costs a lot, and you still ain't done it. And if she gotta complain about it to get it, you fucking up. Like, the love she got for you is kind of like teetering down, because she's like, he ain't that guy that gonna give me what I want. Like, I just want what I want. And it just don't matter what you say. At the end of the day, she gonna want that iPhone, whatever it is. Like, it don't matter if you spend a lot of money this week. If she want a fucking teddy bear with chocolate, that's what she want. Yeah, you gotta get it. You gotta get it for her, because you gotta show her that yeah, I'm the guy who can give you this, right? Because what a woman look at in order to fall in love with a guy, can he give me what I want to? Can he give me what I want? That's financially and sexually. In the bedroom, can he do it? Can he pound me out like how I want to be pounded out? Right? Do we eat coochie? Do we know how to kiss? Do we know how to role play? Do we know how to take charge when it comes down to that? And also, how tough you are. Are you mentally tough, or are you mentally weak? Because if you weak, bro, she can never submit to you. She can never respect you. She can never fall in love with you, because up here, you ain't got it up here. You're too weak. You let your problems get to you, and it holds you back. You complain too fucking much. You can't be complaining as a man all the time. She want to do that to you, not you doing that to her. You understand what I'm saying? So her needs in the bedroom and outside the bedroom, mental stability, how strong are you? How mentally strong are you? And are you, what you call that? Romantic. Being romantic. Every woman want a romantic guy. You gotta have some romanticism. Because why? It just make them feel good. Make them feel like it put them in a feminine, because you showing manly traits, so it put them in a feminine. If you can't put a woman in her feminine when she with you, it's never gonna work. That's why a lot of guys don't end up in a relationship, because the woman feel masculine. That's why they decide to stay single, because they feel so masculine, because they ain't complaining. They out here making money for themselves. You know what I mean? And you over here bitching and complaining about what somebody said or what she said. You complaining about what she's doing. You getting jealous all the time. You throwing little stupid ass temper tantrums. She ain't trying to hear that, bro. Like, she not trying to hear it. You make her feel like you know what I'm saying? Like the man, because she gotta sit here and listen to your problems and try to help you solve it. When she feel like you a man, you should solve your own problems. Ain't no such thing as equality in a relationship. You gotta just be the man. You gotta treat her like this, like that. Treat her like this. Like, you gotta put her on a pedestal without putting her on a pedestal, without letting her know she on a pedestal. This where chivalry, romanticism come into play. You know what I'm saying? You treating her like she's precious, she's valued. You understand her, so she feels up here. But she know that she only can feel up here if you constantly keep being yourself and providing and doing the things you're doing. You ain't bitching, you ain't doing all that complaining, and she feels very feminine when you don't do that. So rewatch this video, go over it again, so you understand what it takes to fall in love with a woman, and also how women, you know, I'm sorry. Rewatch this video so you can understand what it takes to fall in love with a woman and get a woman to fall in love with you also, and understand that in long-term relationships, it does go bad. It does happen. So you can't prevent that. It's almost inevitable. But if you can learn how to deal with negativity with your girl without bitching and throwing shit across the house, whining all the time, like, you gotta be a fixer. Fix shit. Fix her, fix the relationship, fix the house, fix the situation, fix yourself. Fix. That's the key word, fix. Okay, because don't no woman want no man who ain't capable, who's not capable of being great, who's not capable of being a leader, a real leader, you know, showing that you would take the higher road on responsibility, you know, like yeah, I got that, babe. Oh, baby, let me open that door for you, babe. Oh, don't touch that bill. I got that, baby. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about the tip. I got that too. Right? Don't worry about it, baby. I cooked dinner for us tonight. Don't worry about it. I got you, baby. Go ahead, sit in your tub with your bubbles and rose petals and enjoy. I got this. You know what I'm saying? You gotta fix shit. You gotta be a leader. You got to go the extra mile. You got to. But some of y'all don't even know where to begin. Like, it's like, how can you fall in love with a woman if you don't even know what to say to her, if you don't know how to approach women, right? So that's one thing you gotta get over, is the approach anxiety. You gotta have confidence. But you will never be in a relationship if you don't truly love talking to women. You gotta actually love it. Like, actually love it. Like how hoes love dealing with men. Like, they just can't get, a lot of these women, they can't help themselves but be 3 or 4s, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how they can be around guys. You gotta be the same way with women. You gotta know how to talk to women. You gotta actually love to talk to women. People with these dating coaches can teach y'all what to say to a woman, but it's a different ball game when you actually love talking to women. That means that nobody has to tell you shit. Nobody has to tell you what to say to a woman. It's based off of simple fact that you love talking to women. You just love it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you love talk. It's like people love talk about sports. So you can't, you know what I'm saying? They know everything about sports. They just love talk about sport. They can talk for hours on end because they love it. And, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who don't love football like that, you know, like me, like, I only can tell you so much about it because I don't love football. I like it a little bit, but I can't, you know what I'm saying? So you know, you gotta develop this love for talking to women and stuff, and that right there in and of itself will give you the mind frame to have to actually hold a conversation with women. Like, you'll get all your inspiration, your lines from the fact that you love talking to them. You know, this channel is gonna help y'all get there. So I honestly would like to, you know, teach y'all like how to really have game and not let YouTube fuck up your whole little mental, your whole morale and shit like that. Because, like I said in my last videos, watching these dating coaches, they tend to mislead y'all and they don't give y'all results that work. Y'all sit there and y'all agree with these dudes. Oh yeah, he got game. How you know he got game if you ain't got game? You're not even getting no girls. So how the hell you gonna say somebody else know what they talking about? They got game. Is it that you turned on by this motherfucker? Y'all turned on by these dating coaches or something? Cause how the hell is y'all men telling another man he got game, bro? And He just flirting with y'all, like these day coaches be flirting with y'all, giving y'all words to say, like little shit, and y'all be like, oh my god, he's such a pickup artist, oh my god, he knows what he's doing. He knows, like, come on, man, or he's the man, like, how, bro? You don't even see these motherfuckers in the field. They just talking to y'all, man. That's what I don't like about this whole little dating shit, bro. Like, I done talked to plenty of women, man. I done had plenty of girls, bro. Like, I know the game in and out. Like, man, if y'all was around me coming up, boy, I'm talking about jealous. All my guys in the back, man. All my guys, man, who know what it is. You know, when it comes down to getting girls and shit. You know how you got people be jealous of you because you get more girls than your group and stuff. So people like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Your own close homies will start to hate on you because you always the one getting them out the bunch. You always talking to girls. You always got something set up, and they got to struggle and they complain about women, but I ain't. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have haters. All my people, you know what I'm saying, that go through that. Y'all understand what I'm saying. But yeah, man, that's all I got to say in this video. Like, comment, subscribe.